Hi, don't worry, this won't take long. I just wanted to make a quick video just to quickly recap 2019 and also look forward to 2020. And also just to thank everyone who subscribes to my channel, follows on Instagram, likes my pictures on Instagram, follows, likes on Twitter and shares and all that kind of good stuff. Thank you very much. It means a lot. I do this now. Really, it started off as a kind of a hobby, more on YouTube to monitor my what I was doing in the sim, and then became a creative thing, making videos and sharing it with the community. And it means a lot to me that you guys follow it and voluntarily sign up for it. So thank you very much. Wow, 2019, it's been an interesting year. The channel's grown, my social media's grown. It's been great interacting with the community. It's been great hearing what people have to say most of the time. It's fantastic. And for the first time this year, I went to a flight sim show, which I can't believe I've never done it, but I've never done it. So I went to the flight sim show at Cosford, met some fantastic people. It's an interesting show from the point of view of the hardware and seeing the sims there. Also, it was great to see the museum. Because of course you get access to that, but it was also great to meet the people. I met the guys from A2A, which was really interesting because predominantly that's mainly what I fly. So these guys are, you know, these guys are kind of where it's at for me in terms of flight sim aircraft. Incredible talent, putting out some great quality products. And it was good to meet them, especially good to meet Lewis, who I've had kind of interacted with before through Discord and that kind of thing. He's got a good line in banter, but yeah, nice guy. Good to also meet UK Jim. If you've seen his Twitch channel, you'll know who I'm talking about. If you haven't, get on there. I'll put a link down below. Great to meet him. And also Ian from the A2A multiplayer flying group, or Misfit Squadron as it's sometimes known. Good to meet him as well. OMG Edson, obviously a huge name in the flight sim community. I love his stream. I use it now especially when I'm doing Silver Spitfire legs. I'll have it on the other screen, listening to the chat, listening to the great music that he plays. It's absolutely fantastic. It was great to meet him as well. Yeah, just an incredible show. And I think for me, a lot of that was what it was about. It was meeting other people from the community and talking to them, as well as seeing the new things that were on display. The Fulcrum flight yoke, oh man, when that comes out, I cannot wait. I've never really had yokes. Well, I had one yoke, I won't mention any names. Absolutely hated it. Tend to fly with a stick because predominantly I'm flying warbirds. But that Fulcrum yoke, yeah, I'm getting it when it comes out, and then I'll use that in my GA. And that's the kind of thing, really, going to a show like that gets you hands-on with this kind of thing. So if you've never been and you're thinking about it, then, you know, give it a try. It's well worth it. 2020 is going to be an interesting year in terms of the new flight sim. I'm unsure about how my internet will hold up to that, but it looks absolutely beautiful. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. And if the other developers that we know and love are getting involved in it, which they appear to be, it could be groundbreaking. It could be what simming needs: some new blood, something that's some kind of new technology, new coding. Could be absolutely incredible. But we will see. I still haven't gone on to X-Plane yet, so what can I say? Talking of X-Plane, there's some amazing things been happening there as well, which I'm aware of, and stupidly I've not moved on to. A2A have made a Spitfire Mark 9 in X-Plane for the Bulby Flight Academy, and I was very lucky to get there this year and to fly their Spitfire. And it's a Mark 9. They've got a full cockpit. I'll put a link below. A lot of original parts in there. It's just incredible. I can't describe it on here, but just to sit in a Spitfire cockpit and operate levers, controls, switches, it's just mind-blowing, absolutely mind-blowing. And they've done a fantastic job of it down there. Richie, who's looking after it, has really come up with something special there. And A2A made the aircraft model for it. So yeah, all round fantastic. So 2020 could be very interesting. As far as the channel goes, looking to really keep more or inject more GA into it. I've started trying to do that now. I recognise that a lot of people, whereas for me Warbird is an obsession, I could quite happily fly the Spitfire and nothing else. People want to see other things, and with GA you've got the ability to do more in terms of flying with a GPS, that kind of thing. Radio nav that you can't necessarily do in the Spitfire. Although I will mention the Mustang civilian version that A2A do has got more modern avionics in it, including a GPS and the ability to add a third-party GPS. It's beautiful. But anyway, so yeah, hoping to do that. I've got plans for next year. There's ways in which I want to tweak things a little bit, change things a little bit, but as always, if there's anything you guys want to see, pop it in the comments below. Last time I asked this, people were asking about tutorials. I think the thing with tutorials is, personally, I think you've got to be 100% expert in what you're talking about to do tutorials. What I try and do is fly and learn as I'm flying. So I'll make a mistake or I'll notice something and I'll point it out in the video, you know, at the same time hopefully that's useful to you guys as well. So my tutorials are more you flying with me, seeing me make a mistake or seeing something happen, and then me dealing with it. And I'll always try and fact check if something isn't quite right. I'll put up a note or something like that, because then, you know, it helps and we're kind of learning at the same time. But I'm well aware that there are people watching my videos who know a lot more than I do about what I'm doing. So anyway, hopefully it's of interest. So yeah, just to say then, thank you again. I hope you've had a good 2019. If you haven't, I hope that 2020 is kinder to you. But for everybody, I wish you a very happy new year. Have a fantastic night tonight, and I hope you have a wonderful 2020.